Hello, welcome back to Mrs. Levac's Math Mania channel. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at dividing integers with the bank model. And again today, we're going to be using multiplication to help us with our dividing. So for our first one, we're looking at positive 2 divided by negative 2. And again, we start with 0 tiles in the bank, and we're going to think how many groups of positive 2 will it take to get to positive 14. And our positive 2 is represented with 2 yellow tiles. So I'm going to put in 2 yellow tiles until I have 14 yellow tiles in the bank. And there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 yellow tiles. And since I was actually able to put those in to get our positive 14, our answer is going to be positive 7. There were 7 groups. For our next example, we're looking at negative 20 divided by negative 4, and we're going to think how many groups of negative 4 will it take till we get to negative 20. So since negative 4 is represented by red, we're going to put 4 red tiles in a group. And there's another group of, that's 8, 12, 16, and 20. And since we were able to put those in, we are depositing, which means our answer is going to be positive 5. For our next example, we're going to look at negative 18 divided by positive 9. So we're going to think how many groups of positive 9 will it take to get to negative 18. Now we want to end up with negative 18 in the bank, but since our 9 is positive, that will never happen unless we use 0 pairs. So I'm going to be putting in 18 0 pairs, but putting them in groups with 9 in a group. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And our other group of 9. So now we have 18 0 pairs. And I need to take out all of the positive because we want the negatives left. We want negative 18 left in the bank. And so this factor here, or this number is positive 9, tells us that's what's actually in my group. So I'm going to be taking out those positive 9s, and I took out 2 groups. So my answer is negative 2. For our last example, we're going to look at positive 6 divided by negative 2. So again, we're going to think how many groups of negative 2 will it take to get to positive 6. And since our 6 is positive, I want 6 yellow tiles in the bank. But we're doing that with 2 negatives, which again, I'm going to need 0 pairs. So I want a total of 6 0 pairs in the bank, but we're going to put 2 0 pairs in a group. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so this time we're going to take out the negatives so I have the positives left. Take a group of 2 negatives here, and there's our third group. So because I took out 3 groups, or withdrew 3 groups, our answer is negative 3. And so for this slide, we're also going to be looking at the patterns and comparing them to multiplying. So when we divided a positive divided by a positive, we got a positive answer. And a negative divided by a negative was also a positive. So here we can see that when the signs are the same, we get a positive answer, just like in multiplying. And when we have different signs, a positive divided by a negative was a negative, and a negative divided by a positive was also a negative. So here, just like multiplying, we can see that the signs, when the signs are different, we're going to get a negative answer. So I hope this video was helpful. Feel free to watch it again if you need a little extra reinforcement. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.